Now, see, they're all this. They all got the same kind of shirts or something, but they're awful small people for Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts. I might be making a mistake coming in here. I ain't carrying a gun either. Son of a gun. Kind of jungly, you know. Well, we'll try it. I guess with 5 dogs, nobody's going to really bother the hell out of me. Close the windows on this side so the... See, they apparently they must be camping. They got the guy's got his air mattress in a box. Oh, we made it through that one. Oh, bang, bang. Hang on, Ty. Hang on, Ty. Okay, buddy? Can you see the dogs? Huh? Okay, Tyson. I ain't steering because I was putting the window down for the kids parking. I don't know what that is parking, and there's only 2 motor cars there. I've seen these parking like where they barricade it like that, and there'd be 200 cars in there. Exit. So we're going against the exit arrow. But I don't think this is where the music shindig was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be a little bit further down and around. Round and down. The music goes down and around, yahoo, yahoo, and it comes out here. Hey, look at the train. See? Now, people come here to give their kids a ride, like their birthdays. And the guys that drive those trains, I think there's lots of people having a lot of good time. They handed camera. I think they really enjoy that train. They own the things, I think. And how they ever got little kids waving their hands at the dogs. They get a kick out of the dogs, which is nice. There's another, I'll show you up here. Unless it's blocked off. They might have it blocked off. I guess they probably have it. Yeah, they had some Santa Claus things up there near the train. There's that house that they claim they moved it from someplace in the woods here. This used to be really jungly. Back in 1954, I came here. Dr. Whitehurst owned property. Dr. Whitehurst, the guy that bought your mom's house, your house. And the lake was 7 miles long, and we couldn't shoot a rifle bullet across it. And this is where the shindig is, I guess. And they told us, yeah, that's it over there. There are Indian burial mounds out there. And where we were camping, they told us, we were there one night at this lady's house that was a friend of, Dr. Whitehurst. Excuse me. And she said that a man and his nephew had just drowned right where we were. We had our cars camping. And it was nighttime, see? It's about midnight, see? No, all of us guys carried guns back then. And I had my dad's station wagon, and I had a jungle hammock, so I get in my jungle hammock, and I'm all set, and I got a gun, and I got a pistol, and I got a hand grenade, and I got a bayonet, and all that crap, And all night long, I hear things falling. But I'm figuring they're acorns, see? So in the morning, I get up to look in the tent for my buddy Roger and Russell Foss and Steve and maybe another couple of guys. It's a lovely place right here. I love this. they're not in their tents. And I'm like, what the hell happened to the guys? I'm wondering, you know. And then I go to my dad's car, and they're all sacked out in the back in the station wagon. They put the seat down and all that crap. And I said, well, how come you guys are in here all stacked up, about 5 of you in there? And they said, oh, the noises last night, it was terrible. And the beasts and all this kind of crap. And I said, that was acorns, you idiots. But I guess hitting their tent, it sounded like, I don't know, cannon shell or some damn thing. But I thought, here we are, armed to the gills, you know, we're ready to invade Cuba back then. And, you know, we're going to take over Castro and do everything, all kinds of stuff, and then go to Moscow. And we can't even survive because of the acorns. There's the lake. This is where I let all the turtles go. I've let the gophers, 13, I think. Let me see if this thing will do its thing now. I forgot to tape the button. Pretty stupid, huh? Now I didn't think that was legal. The guy, that we saw it or not, I have no problem with it. But I bet you the park ranger that caught me fishing for minnows and gave me holy hell, boy, he was really pissed off. I bet you they would have a bloody fit. There's a thing here that was right over there. Now, trust the souls here. Well, they had, you know, police blockade wire, you know, that tape on it. And it said bees. So I'm thinking there might have been a big bee nest in there. And I think what these guys did, the people that run the park, you see the vegetation is cut down and dying. What I think they did, I think they poisoned out here, big time. Because I don't see how they could have cut, you know, with a machete or with anything. And there's so much of it, it would have taken a lot of manpower. And I think I would have, you know, picked up on the fact that they were doing it, since me and the kids come here all the time. Anyway, that's another tour of the Cruz Lake, which in fact wasn't called Cruz Lake back in 1954. I went on the computer just recently and asked the computer what was the name of the lake back then, but they didn't know it. But I'm pretty sure if I went to the library, one of the libraries I go to has tons of maps, and I think it would have Pasco County, and I believe you can look for a year, you know, what year you're concerned with, and I believe it would probably have the name of that lake right on the plot, the map plot. This is my favorite. Every time I come here, I think about my dad taking us kids to Harrisville State Park. You know, and that's like 1952. And we climbed up in these trees, and he took our picture, all 6 of us, you know, lined up sitting in a tree. I can still see that photograph. I don't know whatever happened to it. But that was one of our introductions to the tropics of Florida. And boy, I fell in love with it, I'll tell you right. I didn't miss Canada for 2 seconds once I got to this country. But now that America seems to be going to hell in a handcart with wanting to go to war with China now and Syria and all this crap, I'm getting very disgusted with Americans. The Canadians don't do it. And then we're more like the British. You know, we're very much on the fair play thing. I was in there getting the little fishes, the minnows. I'm surprised there's not a lot more cars. I'll be darned if I can figure out that's a private party back there. I can't figure out why there's so many cars here. And that's where they camp back in there. They have I think they have a bathroom, but I don't think they have, I don't know if they may have water, but I don't, yeah, I guess they probably have running water. I don't think they have electric, and I'm not quite sure. I don't know if they have, wood that you can buy or what, because it wouldn't take long for a bunch of Boy Scouts to pick up all the wood and, burn it up. When I was doing all that camping and Boy Scouting, we would have a fire going day and night just for the heck of it, all the time we'd be feeding the darn fire. It was, it was something to do, I guess. Pay station, $2 just to park your car here, just to go down to the tower, which to me is no different than the communist commissars, Russia. We cheat our people too. If you're here for a party and you're going to park the car all day, then I'm saying, okay, fine, $2, $2. But to come here to walk your dog to the trail to the tower or the fish pier, I think it's outrageous. And I was checking my tax bill a couple days ago, and it's saying, I pay for the dump and I pay for the water and I pay quite a bit for schools, as a matter of fact. And I'm sure that in there I'm paying for this park, because when I bought the property, I had to pay $2,800 impact fee. And I asked the lady, what am I getting for all that money to the county? And she said, you're getting you-know-whated without any kisses, Peter. And it was a lady that told me that. I nearly flipped. I couldn't get over it. That's the expressway there. If I jumped on that expressway, that's not the main expressway, it's the Suncoast. But I'd have to get on that and then hit another expressway, probably 95, to go to Chester, South Carolina. But this would be the compass bearing, and all I got to do is put it in there, and it would get me there in no time at all, really. And then if we could get up to airspeed, we could fly there. A helicopter would make it in 3 or 4 hours, but then I'd probably crash in your front yard. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.